After the events of last episode, I've been fairly busy, but one actually breeding up a lot of these animals, which by the way, it's still been a week and I've still not heard back from Eva. I guess it's just probably the way she runs things. She'll talk to her employees when she feels like it's important. And speaking of importance, in between episodes, I actually finished up this entire white part of my entire cave, meaning the only big thing I really have to do left, apart from maybe a few other things I'm thinking about, is getting in all the cobbled deep slate filled inside every single one of these white outlines. And looking from afar, we can see we need a bunch. Like a serious bunch. And I think I'd already have a bunch from mining out all this area, but I never really collected it that much. That or the deep slate I already had was actually put to use around the place. Also, a lot of it was put to light rush, and we can't forget that. But we are seriously gonna need an absolute ton of the stuff if we want to get this entire cave base done. And even without the instant mine, I still think it's worth placing down a beacon. But let's get to mining now. You know, even without instant mine, this still feels like really fast, like compared to what I'm used to. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm just so used to having to break so much deep slate these days. But no, compared to what I'm used to, it just seems quick, easy, painless, profitable, efficient, preferred, obvious, likable. But after a little over an hour, mesmerizing, soothing, comforting, enduring. But then after another hour, okay, the moment's passed. This feels very samey now. But at least I now have around about 2.5 double chests of deep slate, which I heavily doubt is gonna be enough, because we look out here, I didn't really count how much like calcite I actually used, but you'd imagine it'd be, at the very least, probably around about 2 double chests. And there is so much more surface area we're gonna have to cover up with this entire thing. But I think just for now, I'm gonna get started and actually fill in this deep slate thing. Because as exhilarating as it was to mine all that deep slate with haste, there's only so much you can do that before you start. It becomes too samey at some point, I guess. So even though I am gonna have to eventually go back to mining deep slate, I'd rather at least, you know, break it up every now and then by actually doing some building. Okay, hold on. So I was filling out this whole thing, and what's this? Like, seriously, what is this thing? How long has this been here? It looks amethyst related, but it could also be a trap. We've had plenty of these this season, but here goes. Anything? Or is this just a nice piece of decoration? Ooh, hold on. How long has there been a mob spawner here? Wait, actually, this has been here the whole time. Is this just some decoration that someone put here? That kind of looks like what this thing is. So, whoever did it, which I'm assuming it's Duba, thank you. I actually really like how that looks, and we might have to potentially do a little bit more of that around the place. How many times this season have I thought I've been pranked or, you know, griefed or something like that, when in actuality it was actually something really nice? We had that coded combination thing, we had that really high thing up in the sky over my old shack. Because apart from the hundreds of creeper scares and I guess kind of my spaceship, everything else has been kind of tame. I mean, at least from what I could see down here, which granted, it is a cave. I'm not really able to see that much, but still there are inklings of things here and there popping inside the cave. Almost exactly like this deep slate that's been popping up around the place. And I think for the most part, we have pretty much most of the walls and like the easily accessible ceilings done, apart from a few around the place. But the ceilings that are further in, I don't even want to imagine what it's going to be like to have to fill those in. Like, every single time I came up here, out of the amethyst, out of the calcite stuff, I had to scaffold up here. But I don't know, let's ignore the scaffolding and then just go back to, like, good old-fashioned scaffolding with just blocks. I mean, scaffolding's good and all, but considering the distance from the floor to the ceiling, I'm doubting on whether or not that's more efficient to do it that way as opposed to just this way. I don't know, I've been giving scaffolding a good try for a while, so might as well give the good old-fashioned scaffolding another try. Well, it has made things quicker, but it doesn't make this whole process any less repetitive. And I wish I was filming this, but in between clips, I have done a few things to the castle around the place just to keep myself a little bit sane. But sanity is for the weak. All that's important right now is just grind. Okay, I'm starting to see it. I'm starting to see a vision come through. Kinda looks like there's a hard cut right there, but we could work on that later. And surprisingly, our deep slate supplies are holding pretty steady. I'm not the best when it comes to math or anything like that, but how is that? I use around about 2 double chests of calcite, but somehow about 2.5 double chests of deep slate is holding together a lot better than this. Wait, I've just realized I'm almost done with the deep slating already. I probably missed something here or there around the place, but I think the main bit I have left is just around the castle. I mean, in some cases, that does make a little bit of sense. Like, when I was building the calcite diorite things, I had to really think about where I was placing all this stuff. With the deep slate, I don't really need to think about much apart from just filling in the gaps. I think I'm actually pretty much done with the deep slating. Yeah, I think... Am I done with the deep slating already? I probably missed something around the place, but I think generally speaking it's already done. I was not expecting to be that quick, if I'm honest. Oh, wait, hold the thought, we missed one. Okay, now I think we're done. But I don't feel done with this lower part of the cave because after, I'm presuming Duba did like this little thing, I'm kind of inspired to do more of this, because I don't mind the normal deep slate around the place, but I think if we have some of that just breaks up a bit of it, or maybe we do something similar to like these big crystals where we have sort of like veins and roots going out from the big ones. Yeah, I think we could make that work. So we got the amethyst, that's a given. I'm pretty sure we have some smooth basalt around the place. Black stone shouldn't be too hard to get. Crying obsidian? Yeah, I had a feeling. Oh, jeez, whoa, hey, back up, whoa, this, no. Oh, I was so close to death. Not really, but like way closer than usual when it comes to slimes. And why are there villagers here? What is going on with the Nether Hub? The reason I came in here was obviously, yeah, the Piglin trading farm has pretty much everything I need, which I don't think Duba will mind if I just pinch a little bit of this here and there. But seriously, we gotta do something about this slime issue. Like, wait a minute, I'm hearing more slime. And I've gone through the portal. Does that mean? It does. We're really gonna have to figure out what to do with that. I don't know, maybe a frog in the nether or something like that, just to limit the amount. Or maybe just blocking off this portal a little bit, making it harder for slimes to get there. I don't know, we'll worry about that soon enough. But okay, first one built up, what do we think? I think this could work. I don't think we should have this too commonly, but if we put it just around the place, just every now and then, maybe it could help filling in some of these empty gaps. And after laying a few more of these out, I think we're on the right track. Probably not as unorganized as that one, but I think we are on the right track. Then maybe just a few more bigger ones just to be safe. Okay, I'm liking where this is going, but it still kind of feels like there's like a bunch of just open spaces all over the place. Now I know this ceiling isn't, oh, I missed another couple. Hold that thought. Anyways, I know the ceiling's not like crazy high right here, but I kind of want to see if I can add like another mega amethyst crystal right over here. Considering the headspace, probably not quite as big as those, but still pretty decently big. It looks so weird at being so squished down, but that's kind of expected, it being a smaller one. At least that one looks better than whatever I did over here. And even though the general bulk of this training is done, I feel like there's still like other things we have to do with the base. One, with cleaning up the torches, adding some other form of like actual lights around the place. 2, getting rid of this water and adding like an actual proper entrance and exit. And 3, work on this layer, which I have done nothing with so far. But at least progress is still happening, and generally speaking, pretty well too. But I think for the rest of today, I'm gonna put base work on hold for a little bit. Not again! We really gotta get like some frogs or something like that at the main portal area, cause seriously, I can't deal with them every time I go through the nether. It's been a little bit since I've checked like the shops and things like that, so, but might as well since we're here, and okay. Supply in certain wood is definitely still there, but in other woods, particularly these woods over here, we got some work we gotta do. What about the beacons? How many beacons have we sold? Oh dear. Plenty, but we still got plenty in stock. But I think right now I kind of want to do like a bunch of just wood grinding just to make sure that shop is stocked up for quite a decent length of time. And I don't think anyone's here, which means I don't think anyone's here to mind me mining this tree, which I will of course be replanting over and over again, so don't worry about it. I kind of wanted to get a little bit more than this, but I think for now this'll keep me covered for a while. And just to make sure it'll keep us covered for a while, I'm just gonna marginally bump up the prices just temporarily. I'm sure no one would really mind too much right now. But before that does happen, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later.
Wrong way. Okay, it was. I'm horrible with math. 12, 13, 14. You're joking! Uh,